We've indicted him on 8 counts of aggravated murder under different theories of mental state, but it's all essentially the aggravated murder charge.
A Superior Court grand jury has returned a second superseding indictment in a 1994 homicide. Mark Bamba Angoco faces multiple charges of aggravated murder and special allegations of possession and use of a deadly weapon in the commission of a felony. Angoco was arrested and charged for the 1994 murder and robbery of Darwin Dotwin. Prosecutor Stephen Leon Guerrero explains what happened when the case was taken to trial the first time around.
He was acquitted on several charges, which included robbery, burglary, and other theft-related offenses. However, he was found guilty of felony aggravated murder. Okay, what had happened was he had to be retried on this charge because it was determined that there was an ineffective assistance of counsel with his previous defense counsel during the first trial.
While the case was eventually set for retrial, Angoco alleged any further prosecution would be a violation of the Double Jeopardy Clause. He unsuccessfully tried to have the indictment dismissed. He appealed to the Guam Supreme Court and lost, and the case was again set for retrial. But over the next few years, Angoco would replace his defense attorney, hiring attorney David Lujan. The government then moved to have Lujan and his law firm disqualified from representing Angoco, as the firm was also representing Ricky McIntosh, a key government witness in the murder case. They cited a conflict of interest. The Superior Court granted the disqualification, and Angoco appealed his case yet again. The Guam Supreme Court, however, dismissed his case for lack of jurisdiction. This puts Angoco back at square one to answer to the new criminal charges and prepare for trial yet again.
We're ready, but at the same time, we want to ensure that when we do go to trial, that we're presenting the best case that we can, that the indictment is clean, and that way the evidence that we're going to put forth does support, of course, the charges in the superseding indictment.
Angoco, who is currently on house arrest, pleaded not guilty in the Superior Court on Tuesday to the new charges. The court has set a status hearing for February 15th to determine how the case will proceed. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.